Hey, what's up guys? I'm Joe and this is a Bradford fence protecting this pool. Alright, so we're here in Conway on location at this beautiful backyard space that we just finished the fence up on, and you can see it's an awesome space with a pool specifically. And so we haven't really touched on pool's specific requirements and pool safety on the channel yet. So we're gonna walk through what purposes the fence serve in relation to the pool, and then what requirements you may have if you're considering putting a pool in with your fencing and the safety of that area. All right, so with fence specific requirements for a pool, there's a few things that you're gonna have to consider. One is gonna be the actual code or city and municipality requirements and or insurance requirements for fencing and safety around your pool. Two is gonna be safety for children and or adults that are at the property that live here, and then also the safety and restriction of any outside kids, pets, or unwanted critters coming into the pool area. So all three of those are gonna factor into making sure that you're legal and compliant and keeping things as safe as possible with your pool. All right, so for specific code and pool requirements, it's gonna be, there are height requirements that you've gotta have a fence, whether it be around the immediate pool area or around the property, that is a fence that is at least 48 inches tall, and then there can be no gaps bigger than a 4-inch space either between pickets or under the fence. So that covers the height and the spacing requirements that are typically dictated by either your city code or insurance requirements. So, and then this particular case, they went with a 5-foot tall metal fence to keep this open, but also keep it safe. Now on to the consideration for safety for either kids or people on the property or that live here. Now this particular case, this family, they have older kids that are strong swimmers, confident swimmers, so they weren't so worried about the immediate area of keeping small kids or toddlers or those that are unable to swim strongly out of the immediate pool area. But those are options if you needed to take that into consideration. You may consider when planning your project to have something more around the immediate area with different locking mechanisms that would prevent any small children or kids from entering the pool unsupervised. So if you do have kids that are smaller and aren't strong swimmers, we would suggest that we do a little bit different layout than we did here and actually put a fence around the immediate pool area with lockable gates so that you can control the access and entering of the pool area with those small children. All right, so thirdly and lastly, for the function of a fence, specifically with a pool, is the consideration of kids, pets, and critters from the outside, keeping them out. So this serves that purpose of being able to protect and keep safe. In some areas, a pool can be considered an attractive nuisance, which an attractive nuisance is a legal term regarding something that is attractive, specifically usually to kids, but could cause or lead to unknown harm. So in some cases, the water of a pool could be that. So you want to, just for the safety and legality and liability for your property, is to make sure that you're covered and doing everything in your best effort to keep any children from entering the property and getting into the pool. Also keeping pets and dogs or any critters from getting in the pool and causing a mess. And that would be the last thing to consider when planning a fence for your pool area. All right, so in conclusion, we covered one, the requirements for your city or insurance on keeping you legal and in compliance with your pool and your fence. Two, the considerations for keeping people and kids that live on the property safe. And then three, keeping unwanted guests, kids, pets safe and out of the pool area. So I hope that was helpful. Make sure and like this video. It helps us out a ton, and subscribe to the channel for more fences just like this.